Like I said in some of my previous videos, salvation is good. Telling that boy to leave fraud is good. In fact, preaching the gospel is good, both in the Muslim way, the Islamic way, and the Christian way. Like telling them to turn away from their evil ways, it is actually a good thing. But have you considered the fact that when someone is going through harsh realities or someone is suffering, morality flies out? Anything that has to do with moral, it flies out, because Yoruba will say, "Ebi ò kí ń panú kọ́rọ̀ mi ò wọ̀." When you are speaking to someone about the gospel and such person is hungry, okay, you can actually take that bold step of saying, okay, let me buy you bread and drink. Take it for now. Do you know that immediately you give such person, the person is already thinking of what to eat tomorrow, next tomorrow? I think the first step is to solve that person's problem. Now take the second step of preaching the gospel to the person, because a hungry man is an angry man. You cannot see someone that is suffering thinking of how to survive, or someone whose mother is sick and thinking about how to solve the situation should now sit with you attentively and listen to your gospel. It does not work that way. You cannot say, okay, because such person is going into such person is going through harsh realities, so it is the will of God and it is just for God's glory to be glorified. That thing is somehow controversial. The story is not clear. You just have to find a way of solving such person's problem in the first place. Okay, let us take a practical example of let me say a guy, are you getting this now, that does not know the way to go to school, and he wants that good thing. He sees his mates coming from school, story of admission, stories of NYSC, and the next thing you are saying, okay, it is the gospel, maybe it is the gospel for him not to go to school. And it is that same scripture where you are taking your gospel from that also said that the will of God for us is to do good. So which one should we hold on to? Now, in such situation, I think the best way is to what? To gain that person's soul, or that guy's soul rather, is to what? Is to solve his problem. After solving his problem, then we figure out, because okay, a mind that is not settled, how do you expect such mind to listen to you? Like, I don't get it, but we are mixing it up nowadays. Okay, you will see people preach the gospel. It is even very rampant now. Accept this, do that, do this, do that. Whereas you yourself, you crave for the best. You crave for good things. Good things. It is very rare nowadays to see, okay, religious people, fundamentalists, let's just say a brother in the Lord, to see, let me say, the same lady in the Lord, fellow lady in the Lord. Because most of them, they've put all this religious thing on their head to the extent that they don't even do other things again, and it is actually affecting drastic effects.